there's something that's someone's asking us on Cricbuzz Live. Let's have a look at that question talking about how people build empires around certain players. This is the question. Next season, see Ruturaj, the regular skipper, back, or see Dhoni, the stand-in, captaining full-time? Because it's been to and fro for a while. Jaddu, Dhoni, Rutu, Dhoni. If he's there, make him only na. This is what Arundhati has to ask us.
She likes tuna.
I saw that as well.
She likes tuna.
I saw that as well. But Dhoni captain, Dhoni still playing like every week is almost like, is he playing the next season?
Look, me and Joyda were talking about this, and as much as the world loves Dhoni, and as much as there are certain things which we don't want to end, like we never want to see Amitabh Bachchan stop acting, or you never wanted Roger Federer to finish, or Sachin Tendulkar to finish, or Virat Kohli to finish, or for that matter anybody to finish, the ones we are all fans of. A day has to come when they have to go. And sometimes what happens is that you don't want to be pushed, isn't it? You don't want the people who love you.
Some information on his phone that he's smiling at.
I'm just checking something because it was reminded me of something. Please.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that sometimes you don't want even the ones who love you to say you have actually overstayed your welcome. Even if it's MS Dhoni or whoever. Just think of it. Now Virat is gone. Everybody's saying you had 2-3 years. You're 36, you're so fit. In his head, he was gone.
You know, as fans, they'll just say, okay, this hasn't been the greatest season. Maybe next year he comes back and he goes on that high. Do you think that's that mentality of leaving on a high?
Have that, but the thing is, the same set of fans, there were certain games where the turnstiles weren't full. So you don't want that happening. And one of the reasons why it was handed over to Ruturaj was that mantle or that baton has been handed. So I don't think, even if MSD comes back, with MS you don't know what he's thinking. Is it for the sake of the franchise? Is it for the sake of whatever? No one knows, but I don't think they will take it back from Ruturaj and give it to him.
Joyda, did you find what you were
looking for? Did you find what you were looking for?
I was looking at something which, it's interesting. I was looking at Devanand films after 1980. Because the truth is that, Devanand is one of the great actors of our time, films like Guide, even, but after 1980, a lot of the films that he made were, not really films worth watching. So the two things, one is that definitely you have to, at this point in time, I'm surprised that he's playing on still. I think the retirement in 23 would have been perfect. He would have gone at his peak. I wrote a book, I co-authored a book on Dhoni in 21. And the reason why we got it out, we really worked hard. It is that we were worried that he's going to retire quickly, and then he's still playing. The book is out.
You can write another book now.
The second sequel. The second reprint has happened. It's still there. My luck. I have done the same with Amitabh Bachchan. I wrote a book on Amitabh Bachchan in 1990. I thought that this is his career.
So every time we don't want someone to retire, we should make Joy Bhattacharjya write a book. That's what should happen.
But also,
I don't want to write a book on the tour.
But also the important thing is that definitely, even if you think that you're not going to play, you cannot be the leading man anymore.
Yes.
So Dhoni cannot be the leading man. I completely agree with him. This is not, you're not playing tic-tac-toe. Okay, today toss a coin and say, okay, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, okay, Ruturaj is captain. Okay, Jadeja is captain. Okay, Dhoni is captain. You can't do this back and forth anymore. Ruturaj is now your anointed successor. He's a very calm guy. He's a very, very composed and good cricketer who's had one bad season and injury. But otherwise, he's been a behemoth for them. He's been a fantastic run-scoring machine for them. So I would say definitely not him as captain. Definitely not him.
And also, those are huge shoes to fill. So you have to allow people to find their own shoe. You can't ask everybody to go into MS Dhoni's shoe. Can't happen. Everybody has to be his own person and figure a way. And all of them will learn on the job. But again, look, you're talking about successful franchises like MI and CSK. People like Rohit Sharma and MSD. Those are big boots to fill.
Yes.
So allow people to find their own boots and make them bigger rather than asking them to fill those boots.
So should I ask you all this question, because we've asked this question so many times. Is this the last time you're seeing Captain Dhoni and the batter Dhoni come?
I have no idea. Look, that's why I said with him, you don't know. I have always said this, he doesn't allow his left hand to know what his right hand is thinking. So it's very difficult for us to figure out what he's going to do.
The greatest story about this is when he retired from international cricket. The CSK team, it was in a CSK camp at that point in time. Remember, this was just early COVID days and, they were getting together. And they found out about it when they saw his clip on social media.
Pal do pal ka shayad.
Shayad. So they found out on social media. So if the CSK team doesn't know, who are we sitting out here?
I think even MSD doesn't know.
Dhoni's retirement is like Chandrasekhar's delivery. Chandrasekhar said, if I don't know where the ball is coming out from, how is the batter going to know? So Dhoni's retirement is like that. If Dhoni doesn't know, who are the rest of us?